Uh, Thank you, EIOS, and thank you, sir, KK Mehta, sir, for joining. Now, this is about the Margagnane cataract, and there is no any financial interest in this. The challenges in the Margagnane cataract are capsule cannot be seen, the no glow for the rexis, the weak zonular support is there, then more endothelial damage, the difficult trenching and risk of posterior capsular tear, it is there in the Margagnane cataract. Now, how we should go ahead? Now, here you can see the how to go ahead in such situation. Dye assisted rexis, and then now you'll see this is the cataract I am doing. You can see the anterior chamber is shallow, and as you see the arcus canalis patient is a old age patient, and you can see the uh, here you can see this. What I am doing is a rexis, and when rexis is done, it is very important that the depth of the anterior chamber and intraocular pressure should be more. Otherwise, in such cataract, you may get the Argentinian flap in the anterior capsule, and so that you'll have to avoid. So the rexis is done, and it should be a dye assisted rexis. The generous use of visco as a epinuclear plate is absent. Leathery fiber should be completely separated. Use of hyperburst mode. I think the here it is a rexis only. I will go to the other video. Viscoelastic substances during the surgery. The retentive these viscoelastics are depressive. Uh, Maybe retentive or dispersive. The soft shell technique you can use, or viscoelastic vault at the end of the pecomulsification at the anterior chamber is shallow. So pre-op and post-op you can see the endothelial cell loss, and this is the hard cataract I am doing. You can see this. The whenever I am doing the hard cataract, here you can see the trenching, and this trenching you can see it should be slightly larger than the tip of the phaco, so that the tip can enter slightly deep, and once it enters slightly deep, जॉईन करना तुझं प्रेझेंटेशन आहे ना त्याच्यामध्ये हायरिस हॉलमध्ये ब्लॅक अँड व्हाईट कॅटरॅक्ट ऑप्टिमम यूज ऑफ टेक्नॉलॉजी हायरिस हॉल. हां, तुला पाठवलं रे हायरिस हॉल. बरं बरं, आहे का तुझ्याकडे प्रेझेंटेशन? हां. So now you can see the separation is done here, and after the separation you can see the fibers are also separated, and the two pieces are made. So the digitating fibers which are there in the posterior part, those are also separated. So the red glow is very important. When you see the red glow, then only you can go ahead in such cataract. Again you can see this, the other side I am going, and the separating the, see this is the heart cataract I have separated, and the total making two pieces. So interdigitating fibers are separated, and after that only you can go ahead. Now this is the another case. You can see here what I am doing is doing the direct chop. You will see here the chop is done directly, and both torsional and longitudinal phaco's are used. Power is used here, and you will see the again the red glow is seen. And likewise again the on other side. So instead of making the small pieces, first to make two separate pieces, and once those are made separate pieces, then see here completely separated, and once they are separated, then the you can go for the chop in the other quadrant chop. You see here, like go slightly deep, behind the tip of the nucleus. Then the penetrate the phaco inside and by the chopper separate it. So here you can see it is separated, and then I am removing the piece by piece. So this is the removal. Now here the whatever you can see, these pieces are taken care here. And when you are doing such type of cataract, you should go slow. Here the pupil is semi-dilated. Again, you will have to take care of the iris. And when there is a last piece, there you should go very slow. Otherwise, surge can occur. These are the machine matters definitely, because the longitudinal and torsal phaco helps us. Then the direct chop in the hard cataract. See now, this is the Margagnian cataract here. You can see the pupil is also, now here you will see the chopping. Whenever we are chopping here, again you will see, hold this and then chop by the chopper. Again you can rotate and separate it up to the center. Again slightly go deep inside the hard nucleus, in the center of the nucleus. Here again the chopper is put inside the lens material and then it is separated. So here you will see the again the one piece is taken and it is completed. Now you can see this here, the Margagnian cataract, and here again you will see the after the rhexis I am doing the chopping, and in the chopping you have seen the this phaco probe. Can you see again, phaco probe and chopper, they are in the one line, and the chopper is dipped into the substance of the lens, and then the two pieces are made. Again you will see here I am going on the other side. Again you will see, and it is separated, and now again the four pieces are made here. You see the chopper and the tip of the phaco, and once those pieces are made, then one piece it is taken. See here again the other piece is phaco emulsified, and the remaining half of the nucleus is taken 90° to the phaco probe, and after that it is emulsified. See here, separated first, and after separation of that, then the emulsified, and the last piece. Here you will have to be very careful whenever you are taking the emulsifying the last piece. They stabilized by the chopper, and that finishes the surgery. So the experience, see, when I was doing this such type of cases in 98, then the 2000, 2004, 16. The take home message here is stop and chop, or the direct chop technique, is very, you can say it works whenever you are doing the surgery. This technique, effective use of the full ultrasound energy is important. The experience, that is learn from your and your seniors, colleagues, by their mistakes and our mistakes. Choose what is effective in your hand. So that is what the take home message. Thank you very much.